welcome back to another episode of Ishy Liveout Superstars with your best host and today's superstar guest.
Hello guys, my name is Seher, and this is my first time being on here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling ecstatic and ready for today's episode. I'm pretty excited to have you on. I hear you got some things that you want to get off your chest.
Yeah, so I have a few things that I want to get off my chest. First of all, we're going to be, exposing a few people. Obviously, I'm going to be using fake names because I can't afford to be sued here for definition of character. And also, I have been working on a book. It's a non-fiction book.
Oh, okay.
It's been in my plan. I've been brainstorming it for a few years now. I've always enjoyed memoirs. I've always enjoyed non-fiction. So up until maybe about 4 years ago, I started becoming very interested in non-fiction. And personally, I do like reading books. But other than that, after the breakup happened in July 2023, I decided that I wanted to write a book. Not because of the guy that I broke up with. That's why I wanted to write the book. I wanted to write the book because obviously I've had some trauma in my life.
Yeah.
And also this guy kind of, fits right into it. It's not, the book isn't about just a certain person. It's just, it's mainly for my own healing and mainly, for anyone else. So yeah, that's why I'm writing it. So.
Well, that is the story of Seher, everyone. What a great and fantastic introduction.
Yeah.
Before we dive in, I was going to ask, what do you value in a friendship?
What do I value in a friendship? Okay, so I value honesty. I think honesty in a friendship is very important because you don't want to have someone that's always going to be lying to you or going behind your back.
Yeah,
that's just
absolutely not.
That's just like a toxic vibe, red flag.
No, absolutely.
I also value a bit of wisdom. Because I feel like sometimes whether you're going through something in your life and you just need that little bit of wisdom.
Yeah.
Maybe I think it will just be useful, like a moral compass. I don't know.
Ooh.
I think wisdom. Sometimes every here and now and again. Sometimes that friend needs it.
Yeah, of course.
And also, I value someone who's gonna show up. Even
all the time.
Who's gonna show up, whether that's on your good days or whether that's on your bad days.
Yeah, and that's the moral of friendship, really. I think for me as well, that is 100% true. As a friend, I need to be able to have it work both ways. You gotta show up for me, and I gotta show up for you. And it's all about supporting each other, really and truly. It's all about motivating, elevating each other, being there for each other's wins. If you're not gonna do that, if you're gonna struggle to do that, maintain that consistency, it's not gonna work out, and it's just gonna be really hard.
A good friend should want to celebrate your wins, and also I think they should also celebrate your losses as well. Because quite frankly, if you don't have a friend that celebrates your wins and losses, then I think you need to reconsider that friendship.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've had a lot of people like that already in the past, especially when it comes to supporting your graft. If your friends or immediate friends cannot support you in that graft that you're doing and you're pursuing, then you're not on the right pathway or the journey with them. Leave them behind. They're gonna only just do nothing else but pull you back.
Nobody wants a friend that's gonna wish nothing but bad luck on them. You don't want people like that. And to be honest with you, life is too sweet, it's too precious, and it's way too short.
To the words right in my mouth. But we're gonna dive in with the big tea, because obviously, as you know, we've got the tea to spill today, but we're gonna be doing a interesting way of doing it. So instead of just asking you the questions, I got a roulette of questions.
Oh, okay, a roulette.
And whatever it lands on, I'm gonna ask you that question based on that.
Okay, let's get it started.
Right, all right. Let's spin the wheel.
No, I never pretend, panic, and it covers my life.
Right. So the first question is, who is more dramatic, you or the ex?
Okay, now that's actually a good question. So I think the more dramatic one, I'm sorry to say it, would have to be him. Now, and
Okay.
I'll give a few points of why I think that way. Number one, he was an overthinker, and any little thing he would overthink. And even like when we was dating, I remember one time we went out for lunch. I remember after like I had literally came home, he was like, oh, he literally calls me up and he was like, oh, would you let me try and help you out if something was to happen and stuff like that? I said to him, yes. I said to him, like, why are you so worried and stuff like that? So I think in that aspect, he is somewhat a little bit dramatic. And even before we started dating, he had this whole, thing in his head about, never be able to, find the sort of love that he's looking for. So therefore, I think he's quite dramatic in terms of, once he thinks about something, he straight away dwells on it.
Oh.
And also
You
like,
can't have that.
yeah, and also I think to an extent in our relationship that was very short lived. The overthinking was slowly causing a bit of turbulence in the
Oh, I
relationship.
mean, of course, like you can't overthink in a relationship so much.
His overthinking was going to. Unfortunately, he didn't really have much control of it. So.
Oh no.
So like
Fuck that.
So with me, I constantly had to reassure him. So yes, unfortunately, he was a little bit dramatic.
I can't relate. I mean, when it comes to a guy having to ask for reassurance all the time, that's a big red flag right there. Like, what do you mean? Like, I get if you're feeling a bit down and you're down on yourself sometimes, cool. Like, have your girl like be there for you, help you out. But this guy is clearly asking for too much, like in a controlling way. He's trying to make you feel guilty in a lot of ways.
I don't know, but like I mean, I think he had this idea in his head that he wanted he wanted to be there for me and stuff like that. But like it just got to a point like where I had to constantly reassure him and where he was like constantly replaying it in his head.
Yeah, no, that's long.
Yeah.
Run that. Alright, so next one is oh, are we landing? Oh, almost. Okay, so next question is funniest lie an ex told you.
Okay, so I think the funniest lie he's told me is that number one, he loves me, and
The obvious one.
yes, and number two, that he would do his very best in his relationship to look out for me, whether on my good days and my bad days. So yeah. Actually, to be honest with you, I think the whole relationship was the whole funniest lie in itself.
Nah. Yeah, no, I even when it comes to like a normal friendship, like being told constantly, I'm there for you, I like to make sure that you're okay and stuff, just for you to basically not really check up on me or basically just be two-faced, because two-faced people is another problem for me. I can't stand them.
I think his mother was more so of the one a bit two-faced, I'm sorry to say.
Next one is
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't like acting. I'm enough to do it. How does Andy sit down?
all right. Dramatic breakup time. Dramatic breakup speech.
Okay, so dramatic breakup speech. What do you mean by that? So what emphasize here?
Okay, so like, what is the most craziest breakup speech have you heard?
With that current guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the most dramatic and craziest thing is when he said to me, is that, he basically had all these ideas in his head, thinking that I would self-harm and that or I would actually murder someone. I think that is the craziest thing. Now for him to turn around and say that to me the minute I read that message from him, instantly, like, my heart just broke.
Oh my God.
I literally said in the text messages that that I would never do something like that. And also it really shocked me that he actually said those hurtful things, accusing me of things that I've never done, or that I probably would never do. Like, I mean, I'm very afraid of sharp things. Like, I mean, I don't really. So, like, I mean, I've never once considered to take out something sharp and self-harm myself.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then especially to like tell you that as well. And the man's telling you, or the guy's basically telling you all of this, like you're a danger. Basically, you're
Yes.
trying to paint you as the bad person.
Yeah, like I mean,
Long.
I've never, for you to accuse me of things that I've never done, or that I'm not even considering, is just absolutely wild.
Nah, accusations, especially wild accusations, is crazy. You think I could ever let anybody try and say lies about me? Because I'll correct you straight away. Like, and especially if you're in a relationship as well, and I'm literally trying my utmost to do the best for you, and you're basically lying to me, then doing all of this barefaced lies, and then you're basically now trying to tell me, you're basically the problem. Like, I can't do this. Basically, emotionally manipulating you.
Yes.
Emotional manipulation is
Yes,
not.
exactly. You talk the words right out of my mouth. A lot of belittling, a lot of emotional abuse there.
Nah.
And also, like I mean, before we actually started dating, I remember
Yeah.
there was a time him and his mum, they run an American diner in Southeast London.
Ooh,
And
okay.
and obviously there was a time where he told me that that their business during the day of their working hours, someone came in with a 6-inch knife and tried to rob the diner and take money from them, and I remember him saying to me that he used some self-defense in order to pin him down and get the knife away from this person who was committing the crime, with a 6-inch knife. And I remember him saying to me, I'm not a violent person. Please don't ever think of me this way. I said to him, no, I completely understand why you pinned him down the way you did, because you was trying to protect you, yourself, your family, and the customers.
Yeah.
And he told me that he was also interviewed by Metropolitan Police. And for him to harshly judge me the way he did, I think he was very unfair and very, clearly uneducated for him to actually, speak like that. And for the fact that I've been so patient, understanding with you when you told me all of those things, I think you're bang out of order.
Bang out of order indeed. Like, that's just fucking messed up. And for you to put yourself out there just for him to literally like put you in such a dark place is like, nah, I don't like that. Like, it's a crazy. Sound like you've gone through a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
It is like
This guy really had loads of excuses, and he also really just the relationship in itself, even though it was quite short-lived, he really was just his overthinking was really starting to. I was gonna say to him, your overthinking needs to get itself under control, otherwise it's gonna put our relationship in a bit of a harmful situation.
Yeah, fuck that.
But other than that, he's out of my life, and I don't want to know him. He doesn't want to know me. So
I mean, it's best to stay that way with
Exactly,
that type
absolutely.
of crazy madness.
Absolutely, I totally 100% agree.
Okay, well, the next one by default. Let's see.
With the statue.
Red flag that you ignored.
Okay, so the red flag that I ignored before we actually started dating, and when we was getting ready to plan a date and stuff like that, I think obviously we met around mid-November 2022, and obviously we planned where we was going to meet at the restaurant, and I remember sending him a message on WhatsApp saying, asking, hey, how are you? How's your day? And I remember opening up the chat and that he had already blocked me before I could send the message. And obviously we sort of, reconciled, and, in around April 2023, when I found him on Instagram on my, suggestions and everything like that. And I just thought to myself, you know what, out of curiosity, I'm just going to ask, why you blocked me straight up.
So wait, he blocked you before the date?
Yes.
Wait, so you planned the date, you literally was getting ready to proceed through the date, and you found out you was blocked whilst getting ready to go to the date?
Yes, that's correct.
What the fuck?
So before we even kind of met, he kind of already, stood me up because, of his, singleness, being alone, whole bullshit.
I've never heard anything like that before.
He had a real, crazy problem and, you know, of, you know, being alone and never be able to, you know, find the type of love that he wants.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
That's mad.
Yes, absolutely wild,
the
I know.
No, from the moment that you blocked me from before I even reached to your date, I'm
Yeah.
not hearing from you again.
I will 100%.
That's dark though.
I will 100% wholeheartedly admit that that was my red flag, and that's where I went wrong. That I should have never have messaged him, and I should have just left him, you know, to just be, just so, you know, rot in whatever little, you know, world.
Yeah, I mean, after that, I would just fucking leave my girlfriend like burning in the fucking pit.
Yeah.
Are you mad? Well, by default now is of course, have you stalked an ex's Instagram?
Okay, so look, I will admit I have a couple of times, you know, looked on his account, not on any fake accounts or anything like that, but obviously, you know, someone else who I closely know, just to find out, you know, whether he actually, whether actually, you know, he actually moved on. And the fact that he's actually moved on so quickly, 100% like gives away that, you know, I think that he cheated on me. And also before we broke up, 10th of July, he was, you know, coming down with all these excuses saying that, that I was aware he would, you know, he went out with family to West London for a family dinner. And I remember him, you know, saying to me, oh, I need to cut it short tonight. I've got a headache, or I've got to help out my mum or someone in the family.
Yeah.
And that's when I thought to myself, you know, when he was coming up with all these excuses, like to, you know, keep it all sweet and short, that's when I thought to myself, you know, like, is he speaking to another woman behind my back? So this new woman that, you know, that you've got in your life and whatnot, I 100% think that, you know, before he broke up with me on text message, that, you know, that they must have clearly met either on Instagram or something like that, and she was waiting for him to break up with me so that way he could go and, you know, insert you into his life.
Oh yeah.
I 100% think that.
Yeah, I think because the fact that you was able to move on so quickly after
Yes.
that whole breakup shows already that you was not priority.
After all the shit that I've been through in my life, it should have been me who should have had the, you know, the quicker, you know, to, you know,
Clap back.
Yes, to actually, you know, to actually meet someone. But like, I mean, listen, I've remained single for about like what, 2.5 years, 3 years.
Sometimes being single is just the best medicine. Like, you going through heartache is not worth the hassle, especially in 2025.
Exactly.
Like big 2025, and I feel like, you know what, nowadays, do you think this whole like relationship is overrated? Because I feel like personally right now, looking at relationships nowadays, no one's staying together. I feel like even I've seen people who have been in like years relationships of 3 to 4 years, exceeded to 5-year long relationships, are now breaking up. Everyone's going more into the dating world.
Do you know what? Like, I mean, I think yes. I think to a certain extent, relationships are overrated. But like, I mean, I know people who have literally been together with someone for like 14, 15 years, or you know, even shorter, and you know, their long-term relationship has ended. At the end of the day, we don't know the full background and the full story of what really went on. But like, I mean, yes, like, I mean, you know, a lot of long-term relationships, it is common for it to, you know, end after such a long, you know, amount of time that you guys have spent. But like, I mean, other than that, like, I mean, you know, like, you know, people want, you know, now these days they want friends with benefits, or they, you know,
I hear that all the time.
Or they're just, you know, or they just want to get to know each other before, you know, they actually, you know, commit to a relationship, introducing yourselves to families and stuff like that, and friends. But like, I mean, yes, like, I mean, dating isn't, you know, has really changed. Yeah,
dating has definitely really changed. I feel like now
I think it's quite fucked up at the moment as well.
Yeah, it's
and also I think it depends on the person, and also just remember, your standards have to be high.
Always you have to remain, and it's so hard to like maintain high standards nowadays, because like everyone's like competing to get to the top, and it's like someone's always gonna try and scan you, see if they're gonna disvalue you or not, or put you down or not, and you have to be ready to face that torment, because like, it's dating or being in the relationship is not for the weak.
Yeah, and that's why also, guys, you have to really check up and research on them red flags as well.
Yeah, I feel like I've not really been barely any relationships, to be honest. But dating, obviously, like being able to experience and look at how other people are, it's just like it's a good way of experimenting. And I feel like nowadays it's like this not really for me anyway. I don't want a relationship right now.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I enjoy my single life, but at the same time, I don't mind exploring, seeing what a girl wants and what she's like and how I can support her, how I can help her. But I rather focus on myself. I'm not ready to.
So you're not ready for something long term right now?
Nah, I'm too. You know what? I'm too excited in my life to like have fun.
You're having way too much fun right now.
I'm having way too much fun, and me.
Yes.
No offense to anybody out there, but I can't stick with one person right now.
Oh, so you're not ready to be faithful? Is that right?
It's not that fair. You could put it that way, but not faithful in the way of like I want to go around cheating. But I know for a fact I find that so many girls are gonna be attractive. Like I fall in love. Well, I don't fall in love. I become attracted to girls very easily.
Okay.
Especially, as you know, my type already. Blondes. Blondes. But brunettes work as well, Asians as well. I've seen quite a few. But yeah, like, more of the story is, like, if I see any of you girls, like, there, I'm gonna struggle to pick one. And if I choose one, I have to commit to that one.
Okay.
I just feel like right now, I know, don't pick me as a bad person. I'm not a bad person. But yeah, I need to have I need to be in a relaxed mindset.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I just feel like I just need to chill a little bit before getting overexcited.
So you've never been in a relationship before?
Barely.
Okay, so you've never had your first like heartbreak, nothing.
Well, yeah, I've had one mini relationship back in school that lasted about 10 months.
Okay, high school love. Hey?
Yeah, exactly.
Puppy love.
Yeah, exactly. And then I also got like she was interested in someone else.
Okay.
So I just said no. And then from then on, I've had crushes. Tried to flirt. Well, I suck at flirting. I'm not gonna say flirt. I tried to speak to her. Till have a few conversations, hang out, spend a bit of time, and then once I got to the point where I asked her or be like, "Oh, I like you. Can we take this to the next level?"
Okay.
And then shut down.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah.
So in your 20s, you've never been in one single relationship.
No, but I've been on dates.
Okay. Well, I think you've still got a lot of learning to do.
Of course.
And
I'm not perfect at all.
Yeah. No. Listen. Nobody's perfect.
Absolutely not. I feel like at the end of the day now, I'm actually trying to get more into my dating bag. I wanna, you know what? Like, even do you use dating apps?
No, and to be honest with you, I'm actually quite scared to use dating app just because, like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, for a girl, like, having a dating app, I could imagine the experiences that most girls have. Like, creepy guys trying to move to this girl, especially, like, above her age or too young or too past their bracket.
But like, I mean, I think with dating apps, you have to be very careful because, like, I mean, unfortunately, some, dating apps have, literally resulted in someone's life being finished. It's resulted in a death.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
Or,
I barely hear much of that, but I've vaguely heard.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I think, dating apps or, whether you're actually dating someone in person, I think, both ways you have to protect your mind and heart.
Oh, yeah. Sure thing, like your heart's too
and
pure.
Always be careful of the man who tries to play the nice guy. Always.
I've watched too much soap operas to seeing that.
The nice guy game is always deadly and never ends well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nice. So would you say if I'm a nice person, am I easily?
Well, no, I don't know you well enough to like understand like what you like in a relationship. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I mean, you're a young guy with with clearly, a bright future, a lot going on for you. So like, I mean, you've got nothing to worry about. Like, I mean, I think obviously me, I'm in my late 20s. I'm going to be turning 29 in December. Yes, I'm a Sagittarius, by the way.
Oh, yes. Sagittarius people out there.
And
I'm a Taurus.
Yes. For those who are wondering what type of Sagittarius am I in November or December, I am a December Sagittarius.
Yeah. I only know much, but I only know like mostly my star sign, Cancer, and Aquarius.
Okay. Speaking of Aquarius, I really want to see like how I don't know, like what they'd be like in a relationship, or like even like in a fight, even like in an argument.
Oh, they'll probably like, you know what?
Or even, like,
Because
as
they have a lot of
friends.
mouth, or they have a lot of mouth,
Okay.
and I feel like
Who does Aquarius?
yeah, a lot of mouth, very feisty. I should know. My mom's Aquarius, so is my sister. No, Aquarius is it's Aquarius January, right?
I think Aquarius is like January, February border, and always like after the 21st, before the 21st, or yeah, like it.
So
it
Aquarius is
changes.
before the 21st.
Pardon?
Aquarius is before the 21st.
I think so, like 21 on the dot, or just like after that. Yeah.
If that is the case, that is probably my mom. She's an Aquarius because she's the 8th of January.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my mom ain't afraid to
Okay.
speak. Yeah, so I feel like with other Aquariuses, I feel like in a fight, yeah, spot on. I feel like they all talk, and I feel like they're all fists as well.
Okay.
I feel like you can't. Like, I mean, you would challenge an Aquarius, and it would like go back and forth.
Okay.
How do you think a Taurus would act in a relationship?
Okay. So I know Tauruses. I think you guys are quite sensual.
We are very.
But I think like in terms of like personality though, Tauruses are very like traditional, and it has to be one way and their way, or you know,
Oh yeah,
like I mean I think
my
I
way or
don't-
the highway.
but
Bitch.
I don't get like the feeling that you have like a traditional mindset. I don't think you're like that, are you? Or aren't you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I kind of do. I have a fixed mindset, so like I don't
Very
like
typical
change.
Taurus then.
Yeah, I don't like change.
Okay,
Like
see.
I'm very heavy on one thing. If I like something, I'm sticking to it. If you try and change that in my mind, I will like be very unsettled.
Okay.
But I'm willing to make it work.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, you know, I'm very emotional. I have my emotional side.
Okay.
I'm very emotional. I'm very passionate. Very passionate.
Ooh, very passionate. There we go.
I'm very fight. Yeah. Yeah. What else do Tauruses? Oh yes, I have a lot of empathy.
Okay.
Yeah, we are very true to ourselves. We love. I think I put other people before myself. That is us as a Taurus. We always put others before themselves first.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, that's our Taurus thing. And then Cancer is like similar as well. Cancer is very like down to earth.
But I think
that's-
I think they can be very manipulative though.
What Cancers?
Yes.
Oh, in what way?
I don't know. Like I mean, I never really seen their manipulative side, but I have been told by someone, you know, that they can, you know, get quite nasty when they want to.
Out of all the star signs you've come across,
Yeah.
who is the person that you probably like is so like deeply true to their star sign?
So strictly true to their star sign.
Yeah, deeply true to their star sign.
Well, I don't know. That's
Or
actually
let's say the worst star sign. Say the worst star sign. Let's switch it up. What's the worst star sign?
the worst star sign to stay true to their thing.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with. Do you know what? It's actually a bit of a difficult question. I think I'm probably going to say maybe Aries.
Oh, why? Aries. That's an interesting one.
I don't know. Like I feel like with Aries, like you always hear that they're, you know, that they can be very moody people, and that they're very close, and that apparently they're supposed to, you know, have quite a closed off personality. But like some of the Aries that I've met, like
Nah, closed off for me. I
like
don't see.
some of the Aries that I have met, yeah, they are moody, but not like extreme moody. Otherwise, like fuck off and just leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't think
like-
I've
but
really
like,
come
I
across
mean-
an Aries. Actually, I have.
But like me personally, I prefer Aries men over Aries women because like I have had, you know, beef with an Aries woman, with an Aries woman in the past, and I feel like with some Aries women, I'm not saying all of them.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the Aries women can be very bitchy.
Yeah, they can be. You know, it maybe. Well, I don't know for sure, but I mean, more for men, I'm like on the Aries side for because I've seen more like Aries guys than Aries women.
Okay.
Bitchy for Aries women. Nothing. That's quite strong. Why?
I don't know, like I've come across a few family members, especially women, that are quite bitchy and stuff like that, and just like, you know, are just like, you know, so like, you know, they're so like quick to shit stir.
Oh yeah, shit stirring. That's one. Very what's the word? It is instigating. They're
Okay.
very big at instigating
Uh-huh.
a situation, especially to get what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are from where, by the way?
So I was born here, but my grandparents, they're Turkish. So I was born here, my parents were born here, but yeah, we're Turkish.
Well, I haven't. Yeah, first Turkish on a podcast. That's exciting. You've had a lot to share today. Love
Yes.
that. Oh, let me ask you something. So, in terms of like confrontations, conflicts, fights,
Okay.
have you been to many?
So yes, I have been, in confrontations, in conflicts, both personally and both in just a little bit of the workplace as well.
Yeah.
So obviously.
What's the worst one you faced? What's the worst like conflict? I'm saying conflict because it could either be a fight or confrontation or battle.
So I think the worst confrontation I've had is probably when my mum was in a relationship with another like man.
Oh, your mum.
Yes, and obviously she was going through a breakup, and obviously his daughter, obviously I had a lot to say, and they didn't like that.
Oh, so basically the partner
Yes,
was
because,
tired of you because
yes.
you was in the way.
Yeah, obviously,
basically.
look. At the end of the day, I wasn't the reason for my mum's breakup, with this other guy that she was with. But like, at the end of the day, I didn't like the fact that his daughter was, just playing victim, and
Victim
and
blaming,
at the end of the day,
fucking hate.
at the end of the day, I called them out, and they didn't like it, so they decided to throw a pissy fit.
Oh yeah, so they want to be in control basically, and they don't want to be stopped.
Yeah.
They just want to do what they want. They want to because they want to control clearly your
Yeah.
mom. Like, yeah, you have every right to defend your mom in every way. Like, if my mom was seeing another man, thank God, like my parents have been together for eternity, even before I was born. Yeah, if my mom was to see another man now, and the guy was to try and like take control, shut up. Are you like? Cool, I'm not gonna like try and start a fight or anything. Maybe it could escalate to that. I hope not, but yeah, like go away. Like why are you trying to break up our bond now? I hate that actually. That's the worst thing I can talk about. Someone, your mother or your parents' new partner trying to break up your family.
Yeah, so I think with obviously his daughter, I think obviously she was kind of the reason why they broke up because my mum and her had a conversation and she took it the wrong way, and then she decided to go tell some lies and basically play the victim, and when I gave my opinion and I stated some facts, they didn't like it.
Oh, yeah, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's bad. Seher, what is your type?
Okay, so what is my type? So I'm very fortunate enough to have parents, well, more so my mum, I would say, because I'm closer to my mum. I'm very fortunate enough to have parents who, you don't have to marry someone that's Turkish as long as they make you happy.
Yeah.
And, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, my type is I'm looking more, personality. I'm looking for someone, who's, my type would be someone who's honest. Someone who actually wants some sort of long term, and someone that's not just over any silly little hiccup that comes up in a relationship. You don't want to give that person a chance, and you want to fuck off out of their lives. I'm not looking.
Oh yeah.
I'm not playing any little silly little games no more.
Not at all.
I'm nearly 30 years old. I'm literally stepping into 29 in literally 3 months.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
In my early 20s and stuff like that, I had my fun and, whatnot and everything like that, being intimate and stuff like that. But now, I'm looking for something, way more serious. So obviously, my type, is someone who's honest. Someone that's honest.
Honest is key.
Yeah, someone that isn't a full-on mummy's boy. When I say a mummy's boy, not in obviously not the toxic type of version.
Yeah.
Because I think with my ex-partner, he was definitely a mama's boy. And I definitely have an issue with her for her, not opening her mouth.
So what is it mama's boy to you that you were saying?
So to me, a mummy's boy is someone who constantly listens to their mum and allows their mum to behave in an inappropriate way in your relationship.
No.
For example, for example, his mother telling her how you should be looking after your children, or her, do you know what I'm saying? Like, always
Yeah.
putting ideas into her son's
Oh yeah,
head.
no. Like, why would you even take or follow or obey your mum for a relationship? Anyway?
At the end of
It's
the
your
day,
relationship, not hers.
at the end of the day, like when you finally find someone who is worthy of being in a long-term relationship,
Yeah.
you have to say to yourself, look, this is my mum, and this is my potential, maybe one day soon to be wife.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to draw a line, and you have to constantly put your wife first.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you're not putting your wife first, you're not exactly being an example. And also, you
Absolutely
need to,
not. Especially for a man, like you gotta lead the pack.
yeah, like me, at the end of the day, like, I mean, we're not saying, don't, we're not saying disrespect your mum and everything like that. But at the end of the day, you have to, draw a line when it comes to your wife and your mum.
Yeah, I just think like having your mum control your relationship is just it's the worst thing, because like that means you have no independence at all. You just can't. You're basically having to, like, your whole relationship is based off your mum's instructions, not your own, or how you want to live your life with your girlfriends. Like, simply enough, like, your parents shouldn't be involved in your relationship, full stop. They're there to support and advise you and guide you through the steps of what and what not to do, but to control your entire relationship is nah.
And also that they should be there to celebrate the good days with you.
Exactly. So
Being happy for each other. Do you get what I'm saying?
for real. Like, I'm 100% with you on that. Did you say look-wise of your type? Like, what's your look-wise?
So look-wise, I'm not really bothered about. Like,
Okay.
I mean, after being with a Turkish guy, it's probably going to take a lot of convincing from a Turkish guy, that he's not a mummy's boy, because
I've heard Turkish. Wait, dude. If I ask, like, I've heard that. Do Turkish get along with other Turkish, like, in relationship-wise, or for you, would you rather be with someone that's not Turkish?
look, at the end of the day, I don't mind being with someone who is Turkish or who is not Turkish. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about me treating you right and you treating me respectfully as well.
Yeah, just treat your woman right.
Exactly. And also, like, to me, like, obviously, I don't really want to, as long as they're not a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and they know when to draw a line. I'm cool by that. But like, I mean, look, out of all the relationships I've had, I've only had one relationship with a Turkish bloke.
Yeah.
And that ended dreadfully.
Oh.
That ended dreadfully. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't date a Turkish guy. Probably, I probably wouldn't date them. Yeah.
Nah.
After what I've been through, I wouldn't go through them. And also, I think if a Turkish guy, wanted to actually take me out on a date and actually wanted to get serious with me, it'd probably take a lot of convincing me that he's not
A bad person?
No, not. I wouldn't say a bad person, but isn't here to waste my time.
Oh, okay.
And isn't there to fully take on his mum's side. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So you just want to make sure that
I want to be
the
put
man
first.
is dependent.
I want to be
the
put
man is
first.
dependent on you, or can just literally not even what am I saying? Not dependent on you, just dependent enough to provide for you. That should be the way. Absolutely, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you don't mind like any guy as long as you just faithful and loyal. But no Turkish man.
I mean, like, I mean, at the moment, for me, I'm dead set on not a Turkish guy.
Turkish men off the chart. No Turkish.
Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, other than that, anyone who dates a Turkish guy, like, I mean, I wish you like fucking good luck, because they can be, there are some good ones and bad ones, just like in every other single culture.
Yeah, I mean, what about Turkish Cypriot? Because that's also like similar but separate. Have you come across any Turkish Cypriot guys?
That guy,
Yeah.
that guy who I was with like 2 years ago, he was actually Turkish Cypriot.
Oh, what the one you were telling me about?
Yeah, and obviously Turkish Cypriot and mainland Turkey, I don't think it makes a difference, because
So not the X one. The X one was the Turkish Cypriot.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and also, like, I mean, I think to be honest with you, Turkish Cypriot and, like, mainland Turkey, I don't think it really makes much of a difference, because they're all the same shit. So
Well, you heard that right. I say careful who you treat like a bitch because you do not want to mess with Seher. She is gonna be punching your walls down.
That's right.
Alright, well, we're gonna get into a quick few dilemmas before
Okay.
we end off. It's quickly, literally like a would you rather. In
Okay.
so many, so
Valid.
right. So the first one gonna be a quick answer round. Would you rather have an ex who texts you every day pretending to be friends, or one who blocks or unblocks you every week?
What was the first one? Repeat
The
that,
first
please.
one was, would you rather have an ex who texts you every day pretending to be friends, or someone that constantly blocks you then unblocks you every week?
I'd rather the second one.
You wouldn't want you want someone to block you and unblock you every week?
Yes, I'd rather that than constantly going back and forth. Saying to me, "Oh, let's be friends" and whatnot.
You
No.
don't want to relive trauma. Okay, I hear you.
I don't want to be friends with any fucking ex. No, thank you.
Oh yeah, I mean, you've had all your exes have been bad, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like a good ex that just said, you know what, let's just be civil and respectful.
I'd only be civil and respectful if we had kids, and I've never had one pregnancy in my life, so therefore I don't have to be with them.
Yeah. All right. Our next one is, okay. Which is worse? An ex who never remembers important. Wait. An ex who never remembers important dates, or one who remembers everything and brings it up in fights?
Can I just see that?
Yeah, have a look at it. So this
So
one.
wait, an ex who overshares your private life with their friends, or one who never tells anyone you even existed? That's actually, I don't know, a bit harsh actually. I think this one is. I don't know what I'm gonna say to that one. I'm probably gonna say the second one, because at the end of the day, whether you've broken up with someone and whether you're moving on to someone else.
Yeah.
I think they have some sort of right to know that that you was with someone, and you took what you did from that relationship and you
Yeah.
learned from it, hopefully.
Oh yeah, hopefully. This is for that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's hope you've learned from your relationship. Oh, okay. This one, you have to choose an ex who gets jealous of your food or desserts, or one who gets jealous of your dog or cat.
Let me see.
This one.
An ex who gets.
You can read it out loud as well.
I think the first one I'm gonna go for.
Okay. Oh, all right. Which toxic trait do you tolerate more? A drama queen that texts at 3 a.m. or ignoring you for days and then acting normal?
Probably the second one. I think.
Ignoring you for days and
Yeah.
acting normal.
I think I've tolerated that one quite enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what other ones? Oh, right. If you're stuck in a room, would you rather be with an ex who only talks about themselves,
Okay.
or one who only talks about their new partner?
Just fuck's sake.
Hey.
I'd rather you talk about yourself. I don't want to think about your new
No,
partner.
like, I can't deal with that. Like, imagine my ex breaks up with me and all I'm hearing is my new man. Fuck off. I don't want to hear
Exactly.
that. I should have been spoken about as much. The next one is, worst situation. An ex who posts scripted quotes about you on
Okay.
Instagram, or one that still likes all of your photos.
Probably the
Even
first one.
So the one who posts quotes about you.
Yes.
Oh, you would like someone. You would rather have someone make
Yeah.
quotes about you.
Yeah, I'd rather just actually hear what they want to say, just so that way I can actually just listen to their bullshit and just call them out on it.
Yeah, and then you can just repost on your story, be like, yeah, so this is me apparently. I'm this person. I'm this liar. No, but let me tell you the real story. I feel like you could be one of those celebrities that have an open relationship, break up, and talk going back and forth war, have the viewers literally making reposts about the two different sides of the story.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be wild and cryptic.
Okay.
For that. Okay, the last one is, if you had to relive one,
Okay.
a dramatic soap opera style breakup, So a crazy dramatic breakup, a loud breakup.
Okay.
Or a painfully awkward silent breakup. That's like a cringy breakup.
Could you read that out one more time, please?
So it's a dramatic soap opera style breakup.
Okay.
Or a painfully awkward / silent breakup.
Um,
So between these two,
Probably the second one.
you'd rather your breakup be silent and awkward.
Yes, because I think like once you break up with someone, they always go on about no contact and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like I usually have a lot to say, but like I probably just want maybe those few days just just to be miserable and just be heartbroken.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a silent and awkward breakup as well, because at least like you're breaking up with me in it's more respectful, it's more quiet, it's more monotone, it's not crazy, it's not annihilating, you're not obliterating me, you're not violating me. And I just rather like if you was to break up with me in a quiet, awkward way, it's a bit, I take it more calmly than for you to break up with me out of like malicious or spite.
But yeah, dumping someone over text message is extremely cowardly, by the
It's
way.
actually cowardly. Like, I'd rather break up with you in person so you can see the full extent of the emotion.
And anybody who normalizes being dumped over text messages, you need a serious reality check.
No, please, because breaking up over a text message is actually pathetic. It's like, why would you do that? And it's fake. Because
Exactly.
you put yourself out for such an open relationship with such passion, and then you're basically like you're basically exposing a side to you that we've never seen.
Imagine being dumped over text messages. Like, if, for example, if you dated for someone, like, I don't know, for 23 years and they dumped you over text message, now that is just
Embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Right, well, with that in all due, that is the end of the episode. Thank you for being on, Seher.
Yes, I've really enjoyed the questions that you've asked me.
Yeah, I feel like she finally been able to clear the air. She's been holding.
I didn't expect many questions, but other than that, I'm very happy to said what I've said.
Yeah, she said what she said. I mean, this is what Liveout Superstars is for: opening and tea spilling and bringing out gossip. And you did everything in that category.
Yes.
I mean, hopefully, to the person that message is being sent out to, learn your lesson, because being cowardly and being fake in a relationship is not the way to take forwards, especially with Seher. And you know what? If anybody is looking for a woman like her, make sure to follow the steps that she requires of you, because she has standards now. Well, husband always had standards.
I always had standards. Yes.
Yeah. She always had standards, but yeah, well, I'm gonna wrap this up and I say don't forget to keep up with my socials and everything. As always, I am on Instagram.
Keep up with his
Spotify.
socials, follow him.
Of course, I'm on Instagram as Ishy Liveout Superstars Pod. I'm on Spotify if you're giving this a listen, and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're watching on YouTube. All the links are in the description. But yeah, until next time, I'll say see you later and peace out.
Until next time, guys. Bye.
Thank you.